What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you have spent any serious time behind a high-performance handgun, you already understand that the 2011 platform is not just another evolution of the 1911. It is a complete shift in how a fighting pistol can feel, shoot, and perform when speed, accuracy, and control actually matter. As we move closer to 2026, the tactical handgun world is changing fast. New designs are pushing past old limitations, and the gap between duty pistols, competition guns, and high-end customs is starting to blur in a very interesting way. This video is not about hype or brand loyalty. It is about 5 specific tactical 2011 style pistols that genuinely stand out right now because of how they shoot, how they are supported, and how they fit into real-world training and defensive use. These are the pistols shaping what the serious end of the market will look like going forward. Before we get into it, take a second to hit that like button if you appreciate long-form, no-nonsense firearms content. It helps the channel more than you think. Also, let me know in the comments which 2011 you are currently running or which one you're saving up for. Now, let's get into the list. We start with a pistol that quietly challenged one of the biggest weaknesses of the traditional 2011 platform and did it in a very practical way. The OA Defense 2311 Pro Elite looks familiar at first glance, but the real story is what it feeds from. Instead of relying on proprietary double-stack magazines that are expensive and sometimes difficult to source, the 2311 was designed from the ground up to run SIG Sauer P320 magazines. That single choice changes the ownership experience completely. For shooters who already run a P320 for duty or carry, magazine compatibility becomes seamless. Training becomes cheaper, logistics becomes simpler, and high round count practice stops feeling like a financial burden. From a tactical perspective, that matters more than people like to admit. The Pro Elite version is also built with modern expectations in mind. It comes optics ready from the factory, supports ambidextrous controls, and uses a grip shape that balances comfort with control during long training sessions. One of its most important features is the V-ported barrel, which functions as an integrated compensator. During rapid fire, the gun stays remarkably flat. Recoil impulse feels controlled rather than sharp, and follow-up shots come faster than you would expect from a pistol in this class. The trigger retains that crisp, predictable 2011 feel, and overall accuracy is exactly where it should be. The OA Defense 2311 Pro Elite earns its place because it focuses on real usability instead of tradition for tradition's sake. It represents a future-minded approach to the tactical 2011 concept that makes a lot of sense heading into 2026. Moving deeper into the performance spectrum, the next entry brings undeniable speed and a level of refinement that has become instantly recognizable. Taran Tactical Innovations pistols, specifically the Pit Viper and Sand Viper, sit at the high end of the market, but they are here for a reason. These pistols are built to shoot fast, stay flat, and reward aggressive shooting. The defining feature is the integrated compensator, which is blended directly into the slide and frame rather than attached as an add-on. This design aggressively redirects gas and keeps muzzle movement to an absolute minimum. When you push these guns hard, the difference is obvious. Transitions feel quicker, sight tracking is easier, and the pistol almost seems to settle itself between shots. The grip texture is assertive without being abrasive. The trigger is clean with a short reset, and the magwell is clearly designed for fast reloads under pressure. While the visual appeal and pop culture exposure certainly add to their reputation, the performance stands on its own. These pistols come from a competition background, but that same emphasis on speed and control translates extremely well to tactical shooting. If you want a 2011 style pistol that prioritizes raw performance and delivers a shooting experience that feels effortless at speed, the Pit Viper and Sand Viper continue to be relevant and highly desirable moving into 2026. The next pistol on this list changed the entire conversation around affordability and access. The Springfield Armory 1911 DS Prodigy is important not because it is perfect, but because of what it made possible. Before the Prodigy, Stepping into a true double-stack 1911 that was optics ready from the factory usually meant spending several $1,000s. Springfield broke that barrier by offering forged construction, a match-grade bull barrel, and a factory optics mounting system at a price that opened the door for a much wider audience. The Prodigy delivers solid reliability, good accuracy, and a shooting experience that clearly feels like a step above traditional striker-fired pistols. It may not have the hand-fitted smoothness or refined trigger of a full custom build, but it does not need to. What it offers is a strong, usable foundation for shooters who want to get into the 2011 world without committing to a custom-level budget. The Prodigy makes sense. It leaves room for quality optics, weapon lights, ammunition, and most importantly, training. The Prodigy earns its spot because it forced the market to evolve and prove that high-capacity 1911-style pistols could be accessible, functional, and relevant for serious use in 2026. As we move toward the top of the list, we enter a different category entirely. Nighthawk Custom represents a level of craftsmanship that production pistols simply cannot replicate. Models like the Sandhawk and the Double Agent are built under a one-gun, one-gunsmith philosophy, meaning a single master gunsmith is responsible for the entire build from start to finish. Every critical interface is hand-fitted, from the slide to frame fit to the barrel lockup and trigger geometry. The result is a pistol that feels impossibly smooth, mechanically precise, and incredibly consistent. The Sandhawk leans heavily into tactical performance with an integrated compensator that keeps recoil extremely manageable while maintaining excellent balance. The Double Agent takes a slightly different approach, emphasizing control, refinement, and versatility, often optimized for suppressed use while still delivering Nighthawk's signature accuracy. Both pistols are optics-ready, feature exceptional grip texturing, and deliver some of the best trigger pulls available in any semi-automatic handgun. These are not impulse purchases. They are long-term investments. Owning a Nighthawk is about more than performance. It is about craftsmanship, longevity, and having a pistol that will still be relevant decades from now. For shooters who demand the absolute highest level of execution in a tactical 2011-style platform, Nighthawk remains at the top tier heading into 2026. At the number one position is the pistol that may ultimately redefine what a tactical 2011 can be for the average shooter. The Staccato HD P4 represents a major shift in philosophy, and it addresses the single biggest criticism of the platform in a very direct way: magazine compatibility. By engineering the HD P4 to run Glock magazines, Staccato solved issues related to cost, availability, and logistics in one move. Glock magazines are everywhere, they are affordable, and they are proven. That change alone makes the HD P4 far more practical for duty use, training, and long-term ownership. Beyond the magazine system, the pistol features a redesigned grip module with aggressive texturing and improved ergonomics that provide excellent control under stress. The barrel and slide are built to Staccato's duty standards. Reliability is a priority, and the pistol comes optics ready from the factory. Staccato's track record with law enforcement adoption speaks for itself, and the HD P4 builds on that foundation with smarter design choices that reflect how shooters actually train and operate today. The HD P4 earns the top spot because it blends proven reliability, modern performance, and real-world practicality better than anything else in the category right now. If you're only going to own one tactical 2011-style pistol moving into 2026, this is the one that sets the standard. That wraps up our breakdown of the 5 tactical 2011s that truly matter heading into 2026. From innovative magazine solutions to custom-level craftsmanship and duty-ready reliability, each of these pistols represents a different approach to the same goal: better performance when it counts. Now I want to hear from you. Which one would you choose, and what matters most to you when it comes to a serious fighting pistol? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more long-form firearms content, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.